Welcome to All Around's Palace of Healing. Inside here, all are welcome. Like, share, subscribe, hit your notification buttons. Come in, stay for a while. Maybe you'll find something here that can help you through whatever it is you're going through. It's all about healing up in here. So tune in. And if you'd like to get a reading with me, check the information below. And once again, thanks for tuning in. Welcome to another episode of Lauren's Palace of Healing. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button, tell all your friends, and let's get into this. So today, I was thinking about a conversation I was having with my sis Ashley, or more so, she was doing a reading, public reading, everybody jump in. And we were talking about how kids are just smaller people. They have all the same emotions and the difficulties that we do, just on a different scale. And for them, it's different. And sometimes unintentionally, we mess them up. Like, for instance, say you wake up cranky in the morning. You're just irritable, nasty, just not nice. Some people are like that in the morning and they get better throughout the day. But say you're like this, and then you're being cranky with your kid all morning. You shove the bowl of cereal down on the table. You're yelling at them, being just kind of snide. And they just woke up that day too. So already the dynamic is such that you've messed their day up already. You've yelled at them. Now they got to go to school. They got to deal with the bullies. They got to deal with the teachers. They got to deal with so many people in the hallways and trying to navigate just integrating their life and just navigating everywhere. So they spend all day doing this, going from class to class, dealing with a different batch of 30 students in each class, each hour, for 6-7 periods out the day. And they come home. And you ask them how their day was. And sometimes they don't want to say anything. Or they just say, yeah, it was fine. And they go to their room. And you're in a good mood because you got your coffee in you and, your irritability wore out throughout the day. For them, their irritability grew throughout the day. And then they have to get home. And you're asking them what's wrong with them. And the source of that day, starting right from the beginning, was that bad energy you gave them. So sometimes we need to think about how we start the day off with our little people. And I can't say I wasn't guilty of this. I was. It's funny because when we were kids, and I'm in my 40s, they didn't have therapy for us. They didn't send us to therapy. They told us to suck it up. And, you may go to the school counselor or something if it was real bad. But in my generation, people were just starting to get divorced. And that was like a new phenomenon. People just saying, we don't want to do this no more. and then the kids are just trying to figure out what in the world is going on. Thankfully, my parents were together for 50 years, so I didn't experience that. But I had a lot of friends that did, and they'd be at school, and a lot of times that's the reason why the one kid was a bully, or the other kid had to have so many friends and work so hard to make everybody like them, or you work extra hard to be better than everybody else in school or a sport, so you get that extra attention that you're not getting. You flirt with all the girls or all the guys. That's what happens with our kids and when we were kids. Nowadays, we send them to therapy. But what's crazy is we have unhealed wounds ourselves as adults. And we're working all day, working 40 hours a week, sometimes 50, 60, doing everything we can to give them the lifestyle that we may not have had, while still carrying a lot of whatever happened, whether it was abuse or neglect or abandonment or feeling alone, any of those kind of things. But you carry that with you. And if you're not healed from that, what happens is if you're depressed and you can hide it in front of them, you can smile in front of them, act like you're having a good time. But if your energy is messed up, oh Lord, your kids are going to feel it. They are going to feel it. They will know. And while you're busy just trying to make life happen, you're sending them to therapy. I know, because I did it. And it's, how do you change that energy within yourself so that you can have a more positive effect on your children? That's really the question. So sometimes you have to go and heal yourself, mainly for you. But then as you heal yourself, it spreads around to everyone else around you, people in your vicinity. They become healed by your energy. Your children, while they're in therapy, and whatever you're doing for yourself for therapy, as you heal yourself, everything gets better around you. Now, therapy for different people can be different. You can go see a counselor, a licensed therapist. If you have a really wise friend that you trust, that doesn't mind you unloading on them, and they're strong enough and they're in a good place within themselves to listen to you and give you sound advice, talk to that friend. If you need to go for just walks every day just to clear your mind and learn how to think properly, for some people that alone is therapy. For some, taking some time to do self-care, listening to music you like, getting yourself in a better spirits. That's therapy. Some people listen to tarot for therapy because, strangely, a lot of the readings will be saying the same things, and they tap into whatever situation may be going through. So for that, that might be therapy. Going to see a spiritual advisor, a spiritual coach, a pastor, or a mentor, someone that has been through what you've been through, that's therapy. You can do many things. Even fitness is therapy. Whatever it takes to change your energy, because that's really the main focus is how do I change my energy so that I'm better for the people around me and I can influence better opportunities for myself. So think about that. Your kids are people. It's not a contest of who is in the most pain, who was bullied more as a kid. Because sometimes they'll tell you stuff and you'll be like, man, you know, it was so much worse. I was called the N-word every other day, and I had to whip everybody's ass, and this and that. And for them, it's more, my teacher doesn't understand that I'm a minority, and the things that they discuss make me feel uncomfortable. See, the battles are different, but still kind of the same. Because for you, while they're talking, you're like, man, what are you really complaining about? Inside, they're looking at you thinking, why aren't they really understanding me? And you're thinking, I went through way more than you. Like, what do you, suck it up, yo. Sometimes you just got to hear them. And I got to say I was guilty of that because I would be like, man, this is what y'all are going to therapy for this? It's time to change the paradigm. It's time to shift the paradigm. You gotta make healthier decisions, wiser choices. It's not always about the money you have to spend. Get yourself into the place that you need to be to do the best for them. And I urge you, maybe your communication isn't the best with your significant other or the parent of your child that you co-parent with. And that's okay. The main thing is you can't let that affect them because it's not their fault. As much as you may like or dislike or love or hate your significant other or parent of your child that you co-parent with, none of that matters. Because if you're so focused on everything bad that the other person did that you can't take the time to heal yourself, subconsciously underneath, you're still holding on to that energy. And it's going to seep into them. So whatever old relationship wounds you have, go heal those. Whatever childhood wounds you have, go heal those. I guarantee you, you will start to attract the things that you want, the people that you need to have in your life, the loving relationship that you want to have. It all starts with you. Thank you for spending some time with me. I'm going to leave you guys with a few minutes of peace so you can just sit and enjoy some nature if you're with that. And peace, blessings, ashe. Like, share, subscribe. Hit your notification button. And I'll see you guys later.